is going on? Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are here in Pontoon Beach, Illinois. Let's see, we're going to Edwardsville. Going to pick up a load. Over here we're 1.3 miles out. Oh look, the worst flying J in the friggin' planet. On the planet. That place is such a crap hole. I guess most truck stops in the big cities or close to the big cities, inner cities, whatever, are generally a joke. Which sucks. Because those are the ones you usually rely on the most, you know, when you can't park at your ship or receiver. I just wish people had a little more respect for other people's property. This weekend, the 3rd through the 5th, they're doing the race in Illinois. Man, that truck line wash is super long. Goodness gracious. And a whole bunch of NASCAR drivers going in to get their car or trucks washed. At least teams, not the drivers per se. Been over here before, but it has been a while. It's been a long while since I've been over here. And I do believe there's a reason for that. Going to building number 18. Says it's a half mile on the right. Probably this big building right here. It's gotta be further. I see it. I see the big 1.8. At least it's not the number 3, the Procter & Gamble. Like truck entrance as well as the car entrance, so we're gonna squeeze on in here. Check in here and like figure out where I need to be. Alright, was told to get in dock 14. Let's go to 114 or 14 here, not 114. Just 14. Move it over just a little bit. about to get her in here, huh? I'm in there, but I'm gonna move it over just another inch or so. I like to be a little more square with it. Golly, I think that'll work. Now I gotta go release the, disconnect the glad hand. Looks like we're good. We'll see y'all once we get loaded. All right, we are loaded up and got our placards on. I got about 21,000 pounds of random stuff. Got some flammable. Also have, check my tandems here, make sure we're locked up. I thought so. It took about 2 hours, 2.5 hours to get loaded. It's a good bit of time, but could be worse. Someone waiting on his truck in front of me here to figure out what the heck he's doing. Yeah, so I went from here to here. Y'all can't see it, but it's back to the normal height of a stock shifter. Just kind of wanted to change it up. I actually taped everything off in the cab here, and I painted the shifter pole black. Just kind of tinkering with stuff while I was waiting. So this whole shifter thing is going to be interesting, to say the least. But I guess I can go around this guy. So far, just sitting here, it's a little different, but I like it. I like it a lot. We are going to Holland, Michigan. We'll go up there. And this should deliver straight through, as long as I get there by 8 p.m. But I don't. It's not gonna happen. Just kind of put all that together. They're in Eastern time. I am in Central, so that makes things a little bit difficult, considering it's 6.5 hours. But that's my wife. I'm gonna go ahead and talk to her and let her know that I'm good to go and rock and rolling, and I'll get back with you guys when we get down the road a little ways. Alright, we are northbound on 55 here, guys. We got 46 miles to I-80. Making our way up there to Holland. We got 212 miles to go. We'll have to stop and do another safety check. But y'all ready for this? Here comes my bitching for the episode. My complaining, as some of you call it. I was looking at the ComData app earlier when I was getting loaded to figure out where I'm gonna get fuel. Not the ComData, the Landstar 1 app. And it showed that at Casey's in Livingston, Illinois, the 178
off of 55. The fuel net price was, before IFTA, was $4.99.9, right? $4.99 a gallon. And I'm looking like, I'm going up to Holland. Okay, there's nothing up there that's any cheaper. I check over, like going down to my next load, like all that, just kind of checking my route to see if I just get a few gallons or if I get a bunch of gallons. So this is the cheapest fuel on my route, all the way up and all the way back, that takes com data. Like, all right, I'm gonna go in here and get fuel. So I pull in and I go inside, and I see that the pump price shows $5.29.9 at Casey's. Like, that's what their sign says, that's what the pump says. So I go inside and I'm like, hey man, y'all do take com data, right? He's like, yeah, sure, of course we do. I'm like, all right, well, on the com data app, it shows $4.99.9 for the rate, and I noticed the sign says $5.29.9. He's like, no, whatever your app is showing you is whatever you'll get. Like, if that's $4.99, your rate will be $4.99. I'm like, all right, bet, that works. And he's like, but you gotta leave the card in here. I'll activate the pump, then you come back in and pay. And I think that's what screwed up, because I don't get the discount like swiping the card out there. I don't know if that's how that works or not, but they ran it through the system. Anywho, so I go out there and I pump 182 gallons, and $964 later, I go inside. That guy's gone, and a lady is in behind the register, and she looks at my card, and the back of it, like the swipe line, whatever you call it, the area you slide it, it's pretty beat up, but it still works. I've never had an issue with it anywhere. So I'm like, whatever, it's fine. And she's like, does this still work? I'm like, yeah, it works. I haven't had an issue with it yet. Like, she had an attitude from the get-go, and it set me off, you know? I'm like, what the heck is your problem, lady? She's like, well, okay, well, once it doesn't slide, I'm not gonna be able to do anything with it. Okay, you haven't even tried it. Slide it. Like, what's your problem? Like, it's ridiculous. So she slides it, and she's like, huh, because it went through, it slid, did what it needed to do. I gave her my truck number and the rest of the info she needs to put in for the system. And she goes to hand me the receipt, and I'm like, this was at $4.99 a gallon, right? Like, that's what you're charging me? And she's like, no, our fuel is at $5.29 a gallon. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, well, I spoke to a gentleman earlier and went through the whole process telling her what's going on. And she's like, well, I'm sorry, he must have been confused, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm like, okay, I'm not trying to be ill, but you're costing me money. I was told one thing, and that didn't happen, and I got fuel based on that conversation, and now I'm out like $65 or so. I was like, it's a little frustrating. And she just is like, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. I'll make sure that doesn't happen again. I'm like, I'm not worried about next time. I'm worried about now. You're costing me money. That's a problem. And so I'm like, whatever, maybe there's an issue with ComData, and I'll talk to ComData tomorrow when they open, and Landstar, and I will resolve this issue one way or another. But one thing I cannot stand is paying the frickin' price for everybody else's screw up. He screwed up, they should have ate it and said, okay, my bad, look, I'm gonna run your card for this. You know, and that didn't happen. I'm so sick of eating everybody else's mistakes, if that makes sense. It happens way too often. The little guy's got to deal with it, and oh, tough luck. You know, like, that irritates the hell out of me, because I got lied to, and it cost me money, which pisses me off. Anyway, that's my rant. I'll shut up. And I'll let y'all know. I'll talk tomorrow. I'll talk to somebody tomorrow and see if I can't resolve the issue any other kind of way. So I'll let y'all know in the comment, not in the comments, but in the description or whatever, because this load should be finished before tomorrow. Maybe. Depends on if I can get unloaded or not. But we'll see. Yeah, what do y'all think of the shifter, huh? Back down here. To me, the weird thing about this, the shifter and the steering wheel, it makes the steering wheel look so much bigger because now the shifter's down here. It's to me, it's messing with my head. That's a bright orange truck, brother. Well, let's get on down the road, guys. I'll talk to y'all in a bit. Well, y'all know the deal. We up here in Cook County on 80. Was it the 294 and the 80 junction? Nice little crap hole in the wall. Stop and go, stop and go. There's a lot of traffic out here. I guess it is 6:45, which is weird to have this much traffic at this late, but well, I guess it's Chicago. It's always rush hour, right? Not too far out. 137 miles to go. I'm gonna stop up here at the Lake Station, the Chrome shop there. I think they're open till 9. So I'm gonna swing in there. I gotta pick up a new light for the bumper. And yeah. Pick that up and then get back rolling. Just keep trying to get up there as quick as I can. Right now it's gonna be 10 p.m. And I don't think there's parking on site, but there very well could be. If not, I'll try and get to the Loves and hopefully there's a spot there. I'd like to shower. The road is bouncy. Out here in Holland, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go down to East 36, whatever it is. Oh, we got a railroad track first. Let's stop at that foist. Bought some new lights for the bumper. They are mini. What do they call it? Mini. Come in. All right. Mini watermelon lights to go on the side of the bumper where I had those other lights. One of them got hit by a rock, so it busted up the LED. And nobody else has them except for that Bob's Chrome Zone up in Lake Station. So, like whatever, I took the other one off and I went in there and they didn't have another one. So I'm like, whatever, I'll go a different route. And yeah. Whatever the next light up here. Pepper plant. I'm a pepper, you're a pepper, she's a pepper. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Something cheesy like that. Some extra cheesy.
just a good day. Got a good night's sleep last night. Now hopefully get over here and get unloaded in a fair amount of time and be able to hustle on to the next load. Well, there's not a turn signal here. That sucks. I stayed at the Tulip City truck stop last night, and let me tell y'all, I did not know they started charging to park. But whatever, I paid for a parking spot, paid for a shower. No big deal. But the mess on the interstate, or on the highway getting out of that joint, is stupid. Oh, I didn't know you were turning. I would have went. It took me 30 minutes to get out of the truck stop and get on 40. I think it's what it is, 40. Highway 40. Alright, I need to be in this right lane so I can do this. Whatever this thing's called here. It's railroad. I feel like I just did this. Check in and see where they want me. Hopefully it's nothing crazy. So apparently this shipping receiving is on the other side of the building, so that's where I'm gonna head to. I think it's the indoor docks up past. Same building, just the other side of the road, or other side of the building, so that's what we're gonna do.
Pull up a little bit and get it all figured out, right? Go find out what I need to do. All right, so he told me to back in next to this white line truck here, this Kenworth. So that's what we'll do. There are some sort of lights in there at the end of the dock, which is nice. But do this thing. Nah, I can't see crap on the passenger side. I can see the driver. Oh, I can see the light. As long as that's not for his dock, I'm good. You gotta get nice and close to this pole. At least that's how it looks so far. Oh yeah, there's a light in there. Nice. Gonna move it over a little bit. I can just make out the clearance light on the tail end of my trailer on the passenger side. And I can see the light over there. We're there. Oh, let's go see how close we are, huh? Well, I'd say we're right on the money, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna work. Sweet. That's exciting. I'll go ahead and take all these off, and I gotta shut my truck off. Let me do that. Ain't no sense of that daggum thing sitting there running, right? Take all the placards off, guys. I'll get back to y'all. We are empty, guys. We are empty. You just gave me my bills. I'm gonna show y'all this light on here. I got one of them installed. Little mini. It looks a little funny, but I think it'll do the job instead of a big bulky light right here. I was gonna get a regular like 3-inch watermelon, but they're too wide to go right here. So I went with the next best thing, and I think it looks nice. I'll have the other one installed when I get to my next to the shipper over there. Yeah, still need to replace the bumper, but right now it's working. I got other things to worry about, and it doesn't look too bad other than the
the side of it right here. That looks pretty rough, but yeah, I've driven around with worse. So for right now, it's gonna stay the way it is, and I'll put the other one on, like I said, at the next place. So I gotta go to Grand Rapids, pick up a load, goes down to Louisville. So hopefully I can get that installed while I wait for that. But we're gonna get out of here. I've already got the placards off, got the bills. I just got to pull out of here and shut the doors and update the logbook. So y'all be good. Thank y'all for following along. Any questions, comments, whatever, you know where to leave them. Follow me on Instagram, Nomad.trucker. Yeah, y'all stay safe. Let your family know you love them. Carry a weapon, because you are your first responder. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all be good. Stay safe.